Appointments are now available to get the new updated COVID-19 booster shots at local pharmacies and clinics as well. Here to answer questions is Dr. Daniel Kritzkis, Chief of Infectious Diseases at the Brigham. Dr. Kritzkis, always good to see you.
Good to see you again, Erica and Ben.
All right, Dr. Kritzkis, as you well know, most Massachusetts residents have already received anywhere from 2 up to 5 COVID shots, depending on age, medical condition. So what are the benefits of getting a 3rd or, in some cases, 6th booster?
Well, I think there are 2 principal benefits. One, for most people, it's been some time since they were last boosted, and we want to make sure that we maintain a high level of immunity. And second, this new so-called bivalent booster contains both the original vaccine strain and an updated component that reflects the strains currently circulating, the BA4 or BA5 strain of Omicron that's been causing so much trouble over the last 6 months.
Well, yeah, you've been concerned for a while now about a potential winter surge of COVID. If we get a booster shot now, will that extra protection last long enough? I mean, hearing that once you've had COVID, you could be reinfected within a month to 3.
Well, candidly, I would tell you, Dr. Kritzkis, just personally, I feel like I want to wait a month or 6 weeks before I get mine so it can last me through March.
Well, I think you make a couple of good points. First of all, there's no urgency in people getting boosted. I think if people got boosted sometime in the next month or 2, that would be fine. And waiting till October is not at all a problem. We hope that the immunity will last through the winter season. Obviously, we don't have complete data on that yet. But looking at how boosters have lasted in the past, I think we can count on 4 to 6 months of protection against infection and symptoms, and even longer against severe disease from the booster.
Well, Dr. Kritzkis, the White House now says the pandemic has moved into a new phase where it's hoping Americans could get this new COVID booster or a different COVID booster every year, similar to the flu shot, maybe even combine the 2. What's the likelihood of that?
I think it is likely that we're heading into a scenario where we get annual boosters for COVID, and I know that there are companies working on combining the COVID vaccine with a flu vaccine to make it simpler to administer. A lot will depend on what really happens with COVID-19 activity over the next 6 to 8 months.
Well, in the early days, we all remember there was hope that we might gain immunity from COVID, that herd immunity either through vaccines or exposure, infections. Is that totally out the window?
Only somewhat. I think we do have very high levels of immunity, and that's why Omicron caused so much less serious disease than the previous waves that we saw in the preceding 2 years. It's not enough to make people completely resistant to getting, basically an upper respiratory infection and a cold-like syndrome. But I do think we have a very high level of immunity. It may not make COVID go away completely, but it is turning it more into an annoyance than into a real threat to life.
And just quickly, kind of casual here, Dr. Kritzkis, is it a good sign? It feels like it's been a couple of months since we've heard about a new variant. I would think that's a positive, right?
I've certainly got my fingers crossed. I hope that we're not going to see a new variant, but we've learned not to make predictions in this field.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, as always, Dr. Kritzkis, for joining us. Always great to have you.
You're very welcome.